all these marks on me is I got in a fight with a dermatologist yesterday, and he won. So he won badly.
Well, with that opening statement, y'all go ahead.
All right.
Well, you guys won today.
That's
right?
correct.
Beating
That's
Tulane,
right.
that makes it 7 in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, with 9 games left to play, it feels like it's just the right time, right?
Yeah, playing really well. Started off a little bit slow today. Obviously, hate we missed on that bases loaded, nobody out opportunity. But, prior to that, really grateful for Etzel, hitting the leadoff double and then Dickerson driving him in. So it wasn't all lost. We came back and tied that inning up, and that would have been really bad had we not gotten 1 run in at least. But hate we missed on that. Thought we kind of started off slow. Maybe something had, maybe that was the Tulane pitcher. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to that. But thought Mazza came out and gave us a really good start. Tulane battled him well. There were counts where would have liked to seen him put them away, but Tulane did a good job of extending those at bats and finding a way on. So, but he minimized and gave us 5 1/3 innings and handed over to Cross and Storm to finish it.
Coach, I saw in the 4th that you pulled a team together, and after that, sure it's no coincidence, they scored in every inning after that.
Well, I just challenged them. We've been playing too good, and we're not good enough to win 6 games and just show up and think that we're going to win. That's not the way. That's not the way that anybody can do. So I didn't feel like that we were competing at the plate like we needed to compete. And it boiled down to a game of just putting it in play. I mean, you saw that with Tulane. They put the balls in play and they got their runs. We started putting the balls in play, and some of it was just soft contact, but it was pressure in Tulane to make plays, which caused people to get on base, which created that pitcher to worry about somebody on base. Next thing you know, you got to walk, you got to hit by pitch, and things start spiraling. And so the lesson to be learned there is we had more strikeouts tonight than we've had in a while, and put the ball in play and make the plays.
Well, Monastery certainly put it in play.
He did.
At least he didn't know that right away.
I'll tell you what, and he had 2 really bad at bats before that. I mean, and he was very upset. When I say bad at bats, he just, he got a check swing there in the first bat. The next at bat was just kind of a half swing, ground ball. So for him to be able to block that out and understand that the next at bat's the most important bat, doesn't matter what you did, good or bad, prior to that. He showed us all that tonight, and it got a pitch in a big situation with bases loaded. We were down 4-3 at that time, and so put us up 7-4.
Did you know his home run ball was gone?
I did when it came by me. I could tell that, and prior to that, I'll be honest with you, I was like, man, it's going to take a ton to get a ball out of here tonight. No wind, kind of air's a little moist, kind of heavy. I just didn't feel like it was a hitter's night, to really get balls out there. But he put a really good swing on it, and I thought it was probably going to be gone. So.
Coach, I know earlier in the season, struggling with runners left on base tonight. I think it was like 4 times you had the bases loaded, and then Monastery got it going, and then in the 6th, Etzel and Dickerson. I mean, it's just encouraging to see the lineup coming through.
Yeah, and that lineup's getting extended too. 7, 8, 9 counted for 4 hits tonight. I mean, so there was times where we weren't getting that production at the end, and we were having to wait for the lineup to turn over, and that might have been 2 innings before we could get back over to the top. But I think everything right now is everybody's complimenting each other and getting some pretty good swings off. The only guy that went hitless tonight was Ewing, and 3 of those were strikeouts. So once again we draw on how important it is to put it in play and make them play with it. So, and he's been doing well, but tonight just wasn't a night for him.
Right, and I was asking Nico as well, I feel like at the beginning of the year, middle of the season, kind of like offense have a good day, pitching staff kind of did it, or maybe the pitching staff had a good day, offense. It feels like lately they're picking each other up. How important is that?
Well, it's real important because, certainly you want a balanced game. And, the 3 phases of the game are pitching and defense and offense. And, you've got to have a combination of 2 of those 3, and tonight we really kind of saw the pitching and hitting take over, a little disappointed in our defense with 2 errors there, especially the one in the 9th. But, you know, thankfully we had a lead to where it didn't kill us. And but, you know, we've got to work on that and make better. That's the second time that I've seen that happen now in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and Coach, now there's 9 games left to play. Final non-conference today, South Alabama on Friday. With this winning streak, how do you use that momentum to propel you guys?
Well, we're just going to take it one game at a time. That's all we've been talking about anyway. We're just trying not to get ahead. Tonight was about Tulane. It wasn't about this weekend. And so now that this one's over, now we'll focus on Tulane for Friday. And that'll be the most important game on schedule, or South Alabama, sorry, on Friday. You know, they're playing really good. They've won 5 of their last conference series. So, you know, their record doesn't show that, you know, that they're just been playing great baseball, but in conference on the weekends, they've been taking care of business. So if you win the last 5, then you're doing something right.